No, I did not cancel. That was unfortunate. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, after play, sorry about that. This is week 5 of the UVA LCS, and we are in Champion Select. The 6-2 Purple Inhibitor Cares take on the top of the ladder, the cream of the crop, the 7-1 Illegal Legends. I DDoSed myself. True. A Nocturne ban. Alright, so before I talk about these picks and bans, whoever doesn't know, Illegal Legends probably spends the most time out of any other team on pick and ban phase. Their jungler, Cynical, who calls most of the shots, if I'm not mistaken, knows exactly what he wants to ban every single time he goes up against any enemy team. And as a result, it looks like Purple Inhibitor Cares finally did their homework, banning some very key champions on the side of Illegal Legends. So we see that Nocturne banned out, that Swain, that Balking loves to play, and Callista banned out against Crimson Cat. On the other side, we see Azir, Katarina, and LeBlanc, all 3 bans against Poro Sushi, leaving champions like Tristana open for Akimata. That could be risky. Music is still way too loud. Let me adjust that a little bit. Let me know how it is. So we're gonna see first pick up Caitlyn, very, very strong champion in lane and late game. Not banning Jarvan was smart. Well, they might be able to pick Jarvan right here. I would honestly recommend picking Jarvan because I know that Cynical loves playing that champion. And Jarvan is also a very strong champion in the meta, so why wouldn't you pick him up and try to deny him from Cynical? We'll see. Shinobi has a little bit of time, but of course we will see Poro Sushi's infamous Zed. Honestly, that man gets banned out so many times. His Katarina, his Azir, his LeBlanc, but he's just so good on so many champions that it might not even be worth wasting all 3 bans on him, but we'll see. A little bit of sass. Good on Shinobi 143 to pick up Jarvan, deny him from. Oh my goodness. Why do you hate us? Because pick me. Oh my goodness, I'm getting absolutely too many. Stop chatting with me, please. Anyway. So with Jarvan now taken by Shinobi 143 and Purple Inhibitor Cares, I really would like to see a Vi pick up another very strong jungler and fits its typical style. The Bare Naked Laners simultaneous chat bomb. Oh my goodness, you guys. Hey, I really wanted to cast a guy's game if it was at 10 o'clock, but I was told improperly by one of the players of PIC, and so I can't cast you. Sorry. Keep winning games and maybe I will. Oh my goodness. Anyway, we will see Braum, very, very strong champion to go along with that Caitlyn in the bot lane, and then of course the Vi picked up for Cynical. I do want to point out that all 3 champions so far on the team of Illegal Legends can all get out of that Jarvan Cataclysm with either 90 caliber net, hopping over the wall, or just vault breaking or ulting through it. So, actually no. Would it, the wall technically stop the Vi ult? I'm not sure. Anyway, but that'll really be a lot of pressure on Shinobi to make sure he actually gets a Cataclysm that is successful. Not only gets the damage, but also locks them in. Of course, we could also see a Gnar pickup. I mean, you do see Uerdon hovering over Sion, but Gnar is still available, and you do have that Narvan combo up. It looks like CCO will go with the Morgana, so a lot of engage coming out of the Purple Inhibitor Cares. Also, Purple Inhibitor Cares is on Purple team, and for those of you who don't know why Purple Inhibitor Cares is called Purple Inhibitor Cares, Purple Inhibitor Cares is called Purple Inhibitor Cares because they know that the Purple Inhibitor cares about them. So the fact that they're on the purple side could give them an advantage. We'll have to see. Ball can get a lock into Lissandra and Gnar as well, so super meta picks coming out of League of Legends. Akimata gonna take a little bit of time to pick his champion, although I honestly think it's gonna be Tristana or Ezreal. I haven't seen his Graves yet. It probably isn't that bad. Might be Jinx as well. The most infamous semi-coach of the Bare Naked Laners is here. What's up, Anime Ignis? Unfortunately, we're not viewing the Bare Naked Laners game, so I don't really know. I don't really know if you need to be here at all, but I do appreciate it. Oh, covered over Tristana. What's it gonna be? Oh, Pick Varus. Varus is super strong right now. I'm actually super convinced Varus is like you go pick. And it looks like it will be that Tristana. Man, I've watched these games too many times. I can literally pick the entire team composition over and over. Not as the bare naked laners, even though I'm not actually watching the game, still spectating or watching the stream. You guys make my day. But it looks like it will be the composition. Narvi, Liz, Braum, and Caitlyn. That's strong, pretty strong team fight, but I think, I don't know. Who's the better team fight right now? Lissandra and Gnar are both very strong in team fights. Caitlyn can do a lot of damage. Oh, actually, will be an Ezreal instead of Tristana. That's another one of Korakama's favorite champions. But both teams have a lot of good pick. You know what I mean? You have the Sion. If Sion ult gets in, if you're caught out in Silent, you can die to that. Cataclysm. Dead might want to split push, but so neither team super. Oh my God, the Kappa fans. The team. Yo, I'm gonna ban you, Leo, if you spam any more Kappas. All right, time out for you, buddy. Yep, that's what you deserve. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, neither team has champions like Leona or I guess Jarvan. Like Narvan would be a fantastic team fight combo, but because they're on opposite sides, it's sort of more pick oriented. That gets countered by, yes, that's very true. One thing that, thank you for Dankstanator pointing out, Ezreal could literally have 100% of his spells. Alright, the Kappa's gotta stop. Ezreal could literally have 100% of his spells blocked by the Braum shield. Oh my goodness, I cannot handle this chat right now. Alright, you're unbanned. Actually, lol. Can't even. In 9 minutes, he'll be back, Leo. I really don't think I can. I can time you out more. Is that what you want? What if I made you a mod and then deleted you as a mod? Wait, no, now I can't delete you as a mod. Crap. What does this do? Nope, that didn't work. Whatever, Leo. Rest in peace. Anyway, I've really been focusing on this fan phase that much, but I feel like I covered all the good points. I like my own post. Oh, I like my own post. I didn't even notice that, to be honest. Alright, anyway. Pick and ban phase. Basically, both teams got what they wanted. If I had to, like, summarize it, because I'm currently still being spammed by everyone. Both teams got what they wanted. Both teams have comfort champions. Honestly, it's just going to come down to really skill, positioning. Can Cynical make good shot calling and group up? Can Caitlyn get to the late game? Can Gnar bully out Sion? Can Braum block Ezreal skill shots? Can Ball King stand in lane against Sushi? Those are all the key points of the match. And currently still responding to any Facebook messages I'm getting. Alright, I'm just gonna ignore chat until the game starts because you guys are much. But yeah, so it's two of the best teams in the league, honestly. Nothing really surprising, no crazy like Ekram mid picks. But I'm really looking forward to this game, and then of course the game afterwards where a team of teammates are going to take on League of Legends. The League of Legends, some might say that their winning is a fluke, but it's been 4 weeks and they're 7-1. I really wouldn't consider that a fluke. They've done very, very well this entire split so far, and this is the halfway point, and they could end the midway of the season with the highest score. Anyway, we will be loading into that Summoner's Rift in just a couple of moments. Probably everyone watching right now already follows the channel, but if you don't, and if you don't know what you're watching, this is, of course, the UVA LCS, League of Legends taking on Purple Inhibitor Cares. chat. How's everyone's day been going? Everyone doing well in solo queue? I have not had much success, let me tell you. It's been rough. This game is hard. I'm not very good at it. Oh my goodness. Having trouble. There we go. Pursuits, PIC. We are in there. Taking a look at the skins. Who has the nicer team composition? We got 2 skins versus 2 skins, but Shockblade Zed and Pulsefire Ezreal definitely cooler than Officer Vine Caitlyn. So I'm gonna give it to Purple and Hinder Cares just on the basis of their skin coordination. Solo queue is hard. I'm bad at solo. UVA LCS power picks posted in the Facebook group. Yeah, these are just pretty much the meta power picks. Guys, we used to have really cool fun picks in UVA LCS. I'm a little bit disappointed by the very standard Vi and Jarvan and Dead, Lissandra, Gnar, Caitlyn, Morgana, and Braum. That's kind of boring. Let's see some Veigar picks. Alright, I feel like I'm being trolled. But, as is tradition, UVA LCS starting off with a rousing pause. I wonder what's going to happen. The mind games. Pause, boys. Yo, there should be like a pause. Why isn't there a pause emote? One. Twitch, please. I feel like we should make one simply for our channel because I don't think the last 4 games we haven't had a pause, and the last 3 games for sure we haven't had a pause, or we've always had a pause in the first minute. Well, that's just how it goes sometimes. One day, Riot will make this all land-based. That'd be fantastic. Dang, only 10 viewers.
A summoner has disconnected.
Alright, everyone, while we're looking at this little, still the blue side of 12 seconds, I want everyone's attention please to the top left part of the corner, where once we get back into the game and the game unpauses, we will see the dragon coming up around the side of the mountain at 20 seconds and then on.
A summoner has reconnected.
Of course, everyone truly knows that you don't actually play League of Legends to enjoy the game or watch the the spectacle. You simply watch to see the cool little animations that Riot has around them. Oh man, this pause though taking a lot longer than I'm used to. The rate we're going, we're gonna be up for quite some time.
A summoner has reconnected.
Reconnect from Cynical. Excuse me, Poor Sushi. No. Nobi. Oh, right. And good to go. And we are back in game. Alright, here we're gonna take a look at the dragon. Hold up, hold up. Coming, I promise. Hey, also let me know, everyone, if you can hear the music. Alright, everyone see the dragon? Right there, right there, right there. Right there. Oh, I didn't even know I can ping when I'm in spectator mode. I'm gonna keep watching the dragon, because level 1 strategies, nothing's gonna happen. Right around here, the dragon's gonna spawn. Give it a couple seconds. Coming. Oh. Oh. 2 lands, whatever. Dragon. Dragon. Where is it? We might need to wait like 20 more seconds, but it'll be worth watch. Nope. We're not gonna see it. Another pause.
A summoner has disconnected.
So far, we have had 1 total minute of play and 4 fantastic seconds of pause. I would like to remind the Purple Inhibitor Cares that they only have a 15-minute pause limit, and afterwards, I am just going to tell them to forfeit, because I have other things to do. So, this is fantastic. If they seriously don't reconnect, though, in about 45 seconds, I am going to watch another game, because this is kind of a waste of time. Oh, boy. Holy moly. Nicolaners.
A summoner has disconnected.
You kidding? So I'm in chat. Alright. Goodbye. Nope, unpause. At the very last second. Oh wait, that wasn't unpause, it just went back in time. What the? Are we still paused? I have no idea what my client is doing. We're still in a pause. I'm out of here.
A summoner has disconnected.
All right.
A summoner has disconnected.
Well, for anyone watching who doesn't know what's going on, I do apologize. I don't either, but I am going to start spectating Bare Naked Laners and Illegal Legends. Because this, unfortunately, is sort of how UVA LCS games start off. And apparently Bare Naked Laners, they pause too, but not for as long, so we'll see. Anyway, No Life Gamers now, I think they're 2-6 against Bare Naked Laners 6-2, so No Life Gamers, this is going to be rough for them, but honestly, last season they did really, really well, even though they're all gold ranked players, and eventually one of them got up to platinum because they have a really good team fight. You've got to be joking me. I really hope this pause doesn't take that long. Are you kidding me? This is fine. Do you know why? Because we get to watch the dragon again. We get to watch the dragon spawn. Oh, it's... Can we see it? I don't think so. Alright, hold up. Go, webcam hype. Wait, nope, that's not. Give you guys something better to look at than this gray screen. My fantastic mug. Oh wait, oh I don't have the overlay on. Oh, it's large. Okay. Hello. Hello everyone. Direct your attention to left, right here. Right over here, the dragon's gonna spawn in a couple of seconds. It's going to be fantastic. I am Katowice hype. GE Tigers might be the best in the world today, but they are not I don't know. They might win. Katowice. What else is there to talk about? Edward Snowden did an AMA today. That's pretty interesting. Oh, what if TSM beat Tigers? That'd be hilarious. But I should check out the bracket. I don't really know who's playing who yet. Although technically it hasn't been locked in. Oh, I just realized something, that my mic has been facing the wrong way the entire time. No wonder I was super quiet. Oh, that should be better.
A summoner has reconnected.
Got the reconnect. Oh, brother. Maybe I should go back to the ILPIC game. I was told this is... Alright. We're gonna try one more time. Back to PIC IL. So I have now spectated 11 minutes worth of pause time. Actually, that's not true. 9 minutes. It was 6 and then 3? Yes. Whew. So we've seen these comps before, we've seen these players before, and hopefully we can get started. Ugh. All right. Yes, we are in there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, finally, week 5 of UVA LCS. Second start. Oh, poor Akimata's taking a lot of damage in this lane against Crimson Cat. Needs to be careful. Crimson Cat definitely making a name for himself as one of, if not the best AD carry in the league. Fantastic player, and honestly, his team has used him very well too. Yes, he's a great AD carry, but it's not as if like protect the double lift. He usually will play carries that can do a lot through like really good positioning. Also, he does play mechanics-based champions like Ballista, and that sort of still works with the whole positioning factor because she needs to position very, very well in team fights, otherwise she just dies instantly. But yeah, Crimson Cat, fantastic ADC, and definitely giving poor Akimata a run for his money in terms of just MVP of the league, or just best ADC in the league, and then also in this lane. Aelin Ezreal, though, super, super hard, and good stuff to Nodaba also helping Crimson Cat push that in and take advantage. Fest in the top lane. Poked Sion, excuse me, took a lot of poke but has 3 potions and seems to want to push this lane constantly. Needs to be careful, they're going to take a lot of damage here. Oh geez, this could be risky. Forced to flash. Uerdon flash. Auto gets the kill with the shield popping. Muppet Fest, a little bit cocky there. Did not have those potions and goes down to Is That Leo. Playing a tank, but he can get very, oh, excuse me, Uerdon, not Is That Leo at all. Oh, I got my top laners mixed up. Uerdon on that tank Sion can still do wonders if he gets ahead, because if Gnar can't out-trade the Sion, that becomes a really, really hard lane for Gnar. Twitch chat says Muppet feed for president. Thank you very much. So with that first blood in the top lane, and also Zed ahead and farm, a little bit of a gold lead for Purple Inhibitor cares. And they take down the Titans IL here. Balking taking a little bit of poke. More Sushi. Oh. Yeah, this is something though that we've seen a lot. Balking, not the greatest mid laner in the UVA LCS in terms of just lane phase, but he always uses champions that have a lot of team fight. He uses skills for themselves, keeps themselves alive, and then this IL does so well rotating around objectives and fighting for objectives. That being said, though, he is behind quite a bit. Might want to improve those last hitting mechanics as Lissandra, although I haven't seen him play her that much. So maybe he's just out of practice. Speaking of last hitting, poor Akimata is down even farther actually than Balking is in the mid lane. Ooh, nice binding by CCO, but no follow-up because they are pushed so far back. Yes, Muppet Fest messed up, dying to the first blood in the top lane, but honestly, if the lanes keep panning out this way, L might be okay with that. Nobi gets pinged out, Kink Ward, he will take that down. Muppet Fest gonna try and stop him a little bit, but nothing he can do since he was in a 2v1 situation. And we see a roam from Zed. Poor Sushi now has all summoners and got that ultimate. Job and Crimson Cat must be aware because they are pulling back. There's a trap and no ward. Poor Sushi, what are you gonna do? Shadow over the wall, perhaps? Ooh, Nodaba's gonna get caught out. A lot of damage is gonna be enough to kill Nodaba, though. He's sort of tanky. Exhaust flash from poor Sushi. No damage at all from the ultimate. Nodaba still alive somehow. Binding lands on Crimson Cat now. He's gonna be in trouble. But poor Sushi wasted a lot on the level 4 Braum and got nothing for it. Yes, that was a caught-out support, but Braum is the strongest champion in the game, or other than Leona, probably the tankiest support in the game. I don't know if it was worth using all his summoners to try and get that kill. And now without his flash, his ignite, or his ultimate, he might get ganked, might start falling behind this lane. A bunch of things could happen, but IL definitely gets the better off there and need to punish for that mistake. Still taking a lot of damage in the top lane. But in Meganar, with those 2 cloth armors, he should be fine. Cynical, probably going to try and get a gank on. It does spot that ward out. Yep, he will spot it, pick it up. Very nice. And now, with his ultimate available, he has to be wary. Death mark up in 30 seconds, and Cynical, I'm almost positive he's going to try and make something happen in this mid lane. Wave pushed in against PIC's bot lane once more. Although poor Akimata's done a pretty good job coming back from Cynical now caught out. Ultimate up from Borsucci. Ult, and the ult coming out of Balking isn't enough though. Flash, or excuse me, goes back to the Shadow, and Balking doesn't follow up. Cynical. Ooh, Borsucci needs to be careful now. Claw's gonna miss. Nice dodge the Shadow. Balking has his flash. I feel like he might have been able to flash Q and potentially get that kill, but decides not to go for it. 2 kills over to Purple Inhibitor Cares though.
Want another shot? I wouldn't want to leave things up in the air.
Little BM in Twitch chat, as Danksnator says, that is a top level live play. All the sarcasm in the world. Even behind, though, in terms of dying once, still doing a better job of out-farming Nobi 142 for the time being. Other than those 2 kills, not much happening yet. Neither team started Dragon, and probably feel like neither team will start it unless they pick up kills. Something that's possible just with how the junglers are in this current meta. They can actually solo Dragon. I feel like both these junglers could solo Dragon around this time period in the game. But because neither team knows how much vision they have around that area, it is risky because you will be taken very, very low. Oh, whoa, I just realized I forgot to put up... Bad. Nope, that's not the overlay. the overlay. Heyo. Alright, cool. Back in it. The poor Sushi now picked up a kill. Working on Blade the Ruin King, but also has that Brutalizer, so he's going to do so much damage. Ball King is falling behind further and further in this lane. And hopefully Cynical can make something happen to help his mid laner out a little bit more successfully than his last gank. You have to respect Zed's damage though, because poor Sushi knows exactly how much damage he deals and how much damage he needs to get a kill. Actually, I say that, but he totally miscalculated on Braum. At least in terms of killing squishy jungle champions for the time being, he's pretty good at that. So if Cynical does show up, they need to play that 2v1 well. Grim's got a nice dodge with the binding there, but we do see poor Sushi gonna walk over a ward, starting this crab. Madaba, can he steal it away? I'm not sure they want to go for that. Technically, Might is down, so Shinobi actually drops it. Still, this early game still in favor of EIC. Akimata taking a lot of damage. Great binding, actually, and the True Shot Barrage comes out. Crimson Cat has ultimate available. Akimata, if he gets hit by one more auto attack, he might die. One auto attack and then the ultimate. But he does have heal, so he should be fine. Just going to be forced to recall. Although Shinobi's going to pick up that farm in XP. Yeah, Anu Deep, actually, that's a really good suggestion. You see those two little boxes on the bottom of the screen? I would like to fill those with like the push channel and stuff, and then bracket information, or like the Facebook group bracket information. But I currently haven't gotten to that yet, and also not particularly good at making overlays, so anyone else could do that. Anyway, poor Sushi. Everything available, but gonna get ganked here in this mid lane. A lot of damage coming out. Sunlock will go down. Perfect gank. Not sure if Cynical needed a flash there, but he just wanted to be sure. Poor Sushi bites the dust, and this could be dragging over to IL. Although, if they go for it, Shinobi might try and stop. Two-Shot Barrage is down, Cataclysm is up. And members of IL at full HP, although a few of their ultimates are down. Two-Shot Barrage comes out, Cynical takes about half his damage, half his health. Does get the dragon though. Very nice plays by the jungler of Illegal Legends. Yeah, what I used to do Anu Deep also was I'd have the in the title of the game, I'd have whatever game it was, like for example PICIL at 10 p.m. But then sometimes I wouldn't actually end up spectating that game because for whatever reason, like someone couldn't play or like lagged out, etc. So I just sort of stopped doing that and only posted on the Facebook group. What I eventually am planning on doing is there's going to be a dynamic bracket. That's something that NCSPA does, where you click the link and it'll have like basically I can change things really easily as far as the overlay is concerned. Through it's going to present a static image onto OBS, but I can change the image somewhere else. It's basically going to go to like a link, like a website. I can change it somewhere else, and that'll let me change like whoever's playing really easily, put the bracket up, basically put whatever I want in those little boxes on the overlay. But all that I'm working on in the future. For now, talking about this game, poor Sushi and Purple Hydra is still up a little bit over 2,000 gold. But even though poor Sushi did die, he is ahead in terms of farm and also has his own kill. But dragging over to IL, that dragon buff is something you really can't measure in terms of gold value. Because I guess you could, because that 6% damage buff to your entire team. But it's sort of like a secret measure of gold that we don't really see. So even though PIC a little bit ahead, this is pretty close to being even. If we do see a team fight happen, they could go either way at this point. Yeah, I mean, I'd appreciate it if you want to spend, like... That's something that I want to do, but sort of not spending too much time on, because for now we have something... Like, don't get me wrong, like, okay, I did... Actually, a couple days ago, I messaged the person who originally made the overlay and was like, hey, can you help me update this stuff? And he never responded. But, or he did respond. He said he'll hopefully have that done for me. I think he might have said today and I never got that. I don't know. Anyway, I really would appreciate it if you help out, because that's something that I think about, but, like, don't have the time to do right now, and don't really have the skill either. Like, I need to teach myself that. Speaking of teaching yourself a lesson, Muppet Fest is getting taught a lesson by Uerdon up here, down 40 CS, taking a lot of poke. Uerdon already with that Frozen Heart and another Giant's Belt and the Crystalline Bracer. Once he gets to team fight, that sign is going to be absolutely huge. So it looks like we're going to see a group up from members of League of Legends in the mid lane. This actually might work because they have a decent amount of poke siege in terms of Lysandra and Caitlyn, but a lot of wave clear with that two-shot barrage, the Zed Shadow, and Shuriken. This might prompt a fight. Cynical getting slowed down. Uerdon is here as well. Oh, Cynical needs to be careful. Does get caught out by the Binding Ass Blast, but he's going to go down instantly. CCO picks up the kill. This is going to be great for PIC. Nodala flash away, and the ult on the Crimson Cat gets locked up. But the fantastic Black Shield from CCO actually means poor Sushi gets out alive. And after all is said and done, 1-0 in favor of PIC, but League of Legends health bars are blinking red. And this is going to be a turn over to PIC. Really great Black Shield preemptively on top of Poro Sushi, but also that Braum Shield definitely did work in keeping members of League of Legends alive. As I'm being told. I didn't catch that, but yeah, these supports definitely showing off their skills. For Akimata now, interestingly enough, he went with that Frozen Fist, but he does not have Fear. That's a build I've really never seen before, because yes, it's a great item and it procs your Mystic Shot as a AoE slow. However, you're going to be so if fights take much longer, and you also don't do as much damage, so it's more of a tanky-oriented build, and we'll see if it works out for him. He'd probably build the tankiness in lane so that he'd be better off against Crimson Cat, but in terms of raw damage, Caitlyn is going to do so much more damage as the game goes on. Also, talk about that overlay. Everyone knows how I have to continuously change the titles of, like, whoever's playing in the top, where my cursor is, I can't see my cursor, it's invisible, but basically it's like right next to the scores. Ideally, once I set that up, like the HTML overlay, then I could change that somewhere that's not an OBS, and that would be changed super easily, and you wouldn't see me have to fiddle with it while I'm streaming. Yeah, production value is only going to get better from here, guys, so look forward to it. Drag it up now, 15 seconds. PIC want to take it. They did secure the first one. Actually, no, excuse me. League of Legends secured the first one, but now because PIC are ahead, they're going to want to try and get their own. Have control and positioning here, but they have to be careful. Tons of damage coming out of members of League of Legends if they make the right picks happen. Nodaba's going to face check, takes a lot of poke, shields himself, and the Binding lands, and they proc the Braum passive. Meanwhile, Shinobi's still doing this dragon, but he's taking a bit of harass from it. Oh, this is too risky. Nodaba gets slowed and has to ult to keep himself alive. They engage onto Poor Sushi, and he goes down. Teleport coming in, double teleport, but this fight could go terribly wrong for PIC as Poor Sushi is dead. They do secure the dragon, but now we're going to see a crazy fight as CCO has to flash away. Crimson Cat does not have ult, and they decide to go to Uerdon. Poor Akimata now gets stunned up, flashes away, and heals to keep himself alive. Fantastic knocker from Uerdon. Is it going to be enough to keep herself alive in the fight, though? It's not. Falcon picks up the kill, but now Cynical needs to run away. Goes down to Scion. And Ezreal landing nice Mystic Shots, might still want to chase, but crazy fight ends up being a 3-for-2 in favor of League of Legends. However, Purple Inhibitor Cares picked up the Dragon. So honestly, 3-for-2 and no other objective that would be worth for PIC. But the turret's also going to go down, so that'll probably give it over to IL. Poor Sushi I really want to give credit to Nodaba there because he distracted the falling of PIC so much that poor Sushi just got completely focused by both Vi, Caitlyn, and Lissandra, which let them win that fight. That's the problem with Zed in team fights. If you get focused out, just get exhausted as soon as you jump in, or just get CC'd by Lissandra and Vi, you will go down very, very quickly. Yeah, blue buff on Zed is very strong, and I also know that poor Sushi loves split pushing with Zed, so I kind of would like to see that instead of trying to force team fights, because as you just saw, team fights could definitely go in favor of League of Legends, and they're probably the team that team fights best in the league at the moment. With that being said now, still a little bit of a goal lead for PIC, so they can go where they please. We see poor Akimata pick up a pickaxe. Is he going to go for a second item, Last Whisper? That is taking the blue build in a very interesting direction. He's going to forego Hero of the Goddess completely. I'm not sure if I agree with that, though, because he's going to be starved from mana after his time. Once you get to the very, very late game, it doesn't matter as much as long as the team fights are fast. But it's not like he has a carry jungler. Darwin damage falls off, Scion damage falls off, and to a certain extent, Zed damage falls off as well. And actually, looking at the team composition, all 5 or all 4 members of PIC are all attack-based champions. So if we get into the late game, League of Legends, I feel like, are just going to run away with this. I cannot believe I didn't mention that in Champion Select. I was too distracted by all the kappas in chat. Ooh, Nodaba's gonna get hit by a binding, but is this what they want? Cecio's gonna go deep, and Cynical onto Poor Sushi, ultimate out, and Jarvan coming back with the Cataclysm. Balkan gonna take a lot of damage now. Ultimate himself, Shinobi 143 flashes away from the Caitlyn, but Sion is here as well. This is a fight in favor of PIC as they are 4v5. Flash away from Crimson Cap. Meanwhile, Nodaba goes down to Shinobi 143. Zed picks up the kill onto Vi, picks up the kill onto Vi, and Muppet Fest, where were you that fight? That could have gone so well for League of Legends, but Purple Inhibitor cares with a fantastic Jarvan flank as well as Sion coming around the back. Doesn't really matter if they're all AD because they don't get the late game. They're going to shred these turrets and could just snowball the game in their favor. Now a 3,500 gold lead, and they're going to pick up another turret. That is going to be a huge deficit after 23 minutes. Yeah, the Sion rotation was fantastic. Uerdon didn't even need a flash or teleport, just walked up and then ulted into that mid lane. A little bit of miscommunication and then mispositioning from the League of Legends there. That is going to set them back quite a bit. But again, need to point out the fact, 2 Ninja Tabbies, 2 Randuin's Omens. Yes, poor Sushi and PIC, they're ahead, but their game is on a timer. I really would like to see Lissandra picking up a second out of zone. He has Rod of Ages, and that is almost stacked up. That's curious, as normally we see Morellonomicon onto Lissandra, but I guess he realized that he just wanted to go really, really tanky this game and survive these fights, because otherwise they'd be fine. Ooh, and it looks like poor Akimata's going to go for an Infinity Edge second item. Uerdon going to be cut out here, has ultimate available. Ultimate does not get popped. Balking almost a successful gank, but he has to make sure that Uerdon hit him so the knock-up happened, but unsuccessful as Uerdon will just put himself out of lane. What I was discussing before, Infinity Edge second item for poor Akimata, I don't think I agree with that, because there's already so much armor of the members of IL already. 170 armor on Vi, 120 armor onto Braum, 162 armor on Gnar. He is not going to hurt those members of IL for very much damage. And he's not even going to have many fast auto attacks, so we'll see if that comes back to hurt them. Scuttle Crab secured by Shinobi. Poor Akimata now already down to half mana. Nice finding out Cynical. Got a little bit of Morg AP damage. Not bad, but is it going to be enough to help PIC win these fights? Crimson Cat now 1v1. Akimata is going to get engaged on by Cynical, forced to flash away and heal. Teleport coming in. Nar's going to catch him though. Poor Akimata is going to go down here. Can PIC make anything happen otherwise though? Nodaba now 1v1 Uerdon, but the team is around. PIC actually decided to start the dragon, and Uerdon going to get caught here. Braum stun is applied. Dragon over to PIC. Whoa, what the heck, camera, please. Fight breaks out. Crimscat takes a lot of damage. Exhaust onto Uerdon, but I'm not sure if PIC really wants to fight this. Uerdon's going to get CC'd. No, stun actually misses. Cynical without ultimate. PIC might actually try and turn this around, but Zed does no damage at all to Muppetfest. Poor Akimata still down for 3 seconds. Does have his global proof up rock. Might be able to help there. Crimson Cat's really low. If somehow they manage to kill him. Oh, poor Sushi doing a lot of damage under Nodaba. Nodaba's going to go down here. PIC now going to be 4v4. Are they going to fight? Actually, poor Sushi's going to take a lot of damage from Balking, but not enough. Gets his Death Spark off. Ignite's not going to be able to take him down. Goes back to Shadow with the swagger of an alive Zed. I was going to say swagger of a cripple, but he managed to stay alive, and that's 2 kills over to PIC. Maybe even more. Muppetfest gets slowed. Has to hop away. Just a little bit of a misstep there from Isle getting caught out. Cynical now needs to be careful. Oh, they ping. They know where he is. Oh, Cynical, do not go back there, please. Well, Muppet's gonna actually get bound, takes a lot of damage, exhausted, knocked up. He's gonna go down here, flashes away. He might actually live. Oh my goodness. Poor Akimata does not have ultimate. And Muppetfest stays alive. Loses the summoner though, and loses the turret. Things not really going IL's favor right now. As you can see, gold differential's pretty huge. 2,500 gold. There's so much gold on Uerdon right now. And generally on a sort of hyper tank champion like Sion, having all your gold there isn't the best of situations. But then again, poor Sushi has almost 2,000 more gold than his mid lane opponent. So long as PIC doesn't get cut out like poor Akimata did before, they can definitely still win this game. And honestly, the way the game is going, like they're 6,000 gold ahead. They are in prime position to win it. Adaba gonna try and gank poor Sushi. We'll see him recall. Gets out of there. Might see a fight over the Scuttle Trap. Does go over to Shinobi. Oh man, needs to be careful now. Poor Akimata does not have his summoner spells up. Did B&L seriously get a penta? Oh man. I feel like I have not casted any defenders in UVA LCS so far. Makes me very sad. Yeah, I mentioned that before. 1 in 7 billion. Ezreal doesn't have any source of mana other than his own mana and that glove, Iceborne Gauntlet. I don't really know if I agree with that build. Especially because that just means late game he's going to do less and less damage, have less and less mana, and 29 minutes in, poor Sushi and PIC still ahead in terms of gold, but absolutely on a timer this game. Why did this game start so late? That is an excellent question. One of the players DC'd, unfortunately. The internet in his dorm wasn't working out too well. What is this? Ocean LCS. Oh boy. Poor Akimata does secure himself a blue buff, so that'll be a fantastic source of mana and CDR for himself. But at this point, the only targets he can really do much damage to are both Caitlyn and Lissandra. To be fair though, Lysandra only has one completed item right now, not going to do that much damage. Caitlyn with Last Whisper and working on that Phantom Dancer. We'll see how this fight goes. Definitely could go either way, but Poro Sushi and PIC calling the shots for now. Muppet Fest is not taking any damage from poor Akimata. 180 armor, and that's just mini Gnar. Also has War Monk, so he's going to have a fantastic amount of health regen. But PIC looked confident enough to go for this power, and Crimson Cat going to go down here, or is he? No, both summoners keep him alive, and the Caitlyn ult comes out. Poor Sushi did not want to go for that dive. He goes down to Cynical. Uerda now taking turret shots, and Ceccio gets stuck on a trap. Akimata simply does not have the damage here. Gets ulted by Vi. Needs to E away. I'm not sure if he can kite him out. The Black Shield on a poor Akimata. This fight is going absolutely in League of Legends' favor. 2 kills picked up so far. Not going to be able to find more, but that's what I was mentioning before. There's not very much damage on the members of PIC because it's all attack damage based. And Poro Sushi was absolutely insane with that flash ult. Or excuse me, he just ulted, but Crimson Cat flashed and healed out. Managed to stay alive. Deathmark did not do enough damage to kill him. And that was such a huge misplay that PIC now gonna lose their middle turret for that. Oh, no double action might go down. Shinobi still has Cataclysm up, does get the kill, and somehow they might keep the turret alive, but that's still bad for PIC as the gold swing, every gold swing now in favor of League of Legends is like, and just proportionally much harder than for Purple Inhibitor Carries to come back. Because like I said, I'm going to talk about this the entire game until the game ends. Just how the game is playing out. No attack, or no ability power on PIC. But, oh, just to point out really quickly, Essence Reaver on Ezreal. Is that going to be enough, though, for mana regen? Probably should be. That simply means, however, though, that he's going to be more utility-based, and I still don't agree with that. I feel like they won't have damage, and they're starting to have problems with damage. You saw poor Akimata did no damage to Cynical and Muppet Fest when he was trying to fight them. So we'll see. 32.5 minutes in. 3 dragons over to PSC. They have that going for themselves. And they definitely are still in the gold lead, so long as they don't do any crazy dives like Poro Sushi did before. And that's something I want to touch on. Poro Sushi does fantastic in lane, but he is very much a YOLO sort of a guy. Sometimes his shot calling, not the best in the league, and he'll get his team in positions like you just saw where they get screwed, and then teams come back, and that's how they lose, because he dominated his lane, and he's still up quite a bit in terms of CS, up 60 CS. That's a huge lead after 33 minutes. But if he keeps making plays like that, just diving to Caitlyn, thinking that she's cut out and she's not, then Illegal Legends are just going to be able to come back so hard. Fine, ultimate coming in, and PIC gonna look for a fight. Crimson Cat gets caught in the Cataclysm. Can he get out now? He's not. He's done. Goodbye. Oh man, this fight is gonna go Purple Inhibitor Cares ways. They get the double kill onto Zed. Cynical gets caught out. Is this gonna be the triple? No, stolen by Scion, but that is still 3-0, and PIC make a very nice catch. Once again, Muppet Fest balking not around. This is probably going to be the inhibitor turret, as Uerdon is plenty tanky to tank this. Oh, fantastic binding from Ceccio. Balking needs to be careful now. Before Sushi had his ultimate available, he might have gone down. But Gnar and Lysandra both here. Mega Gnar is up. Uerdon very low. Shinobi down to half HP. Stunned on Poor Sushi. Does not have ultimate. But Mini Gnar now. Purple Inhibitor Cares pick up the blue inhibitor. Blade of the Ruin King probably going to be enough for Poor Sushi to get out. Or is it? Great binding though. Muppet Fest still going to feel like chasing. As Hop in 3, 2, 1. Sign ultimate to the top lane. Oh, I almost thought the Uerdon was going to go cross country and try to get another fight started. The Purple Inhibitor Cares now up 8,000 gold lead. Still in control of the game, but just a matter of when they finish those last whispers and if they can end the game before members of IL just completely stack armor. Great rotation from League of Legends. They do get global gold, pick themselves up a tower, and get a nice little bit of golden pocket for themselves. Although they're sort of being chased. Not all of PIC is there though, so I don't think they're actually going to try and fight this. And there's a very large wave in the bot lane that IL needs to address. And that might be the call to go for Baron. There's one ward that actually doesn't see that PIC has started this Baron. Teleport is available to Motherfest, but members of League of Legends nowhere to be found. This is going to be a free Baron over in favor of Purple Inhibitor Cares. Rutro indeed, 37 or 36 minutes in. PIC secured the first Baron. And I want to note that Uerdon wasn't caught out while they were doing this either. So they don't have the exact timer. If PIC managed to keep vision control, they could get the second Baron as well if the game goes on that long. But now last whispers on the mid and AD carry of PIC with that Baron buff. They're probably going to feel confident to start a fight and go for either this top turret or the bottom inhib turret and try to close out the game. Oof, Muppet Fest. Encountering CCO in his own jungle. Very, very nice, deep, aggressive wards coming out of PIC. They want to make sure that they can end this with a cap if possible, but Uerdon needs to be careful not getting caught out now. Muppet Fest taking a little bit of poke from that Ezreal now that he has Cloud Whisper completed. I really hope that for illegal, let's say Crimson Cat protects himself better, because that last fight that went PIC's way and let them get that first inhibitor, he got completely caught out in the Jarvan Cataclysm without summoners available. Although he does have flash and heal up now, plus the 90 caliber net. Ooh, CCO, Uerdon, and poor Akimata pushing this mid wave, but of course the inhibitor is down, so I'm not sure that's the right call. We might see a fight here at bottom inhibitor turret. Crimscat gonna take a lot of damage now, needs the 90 caliber net away, and turret still doing aggro onto Shinobi. Teleport coming in onto a minion. The fight breaks out. CCO goes in. Zhonya's 4-man ultimate. This could be great for them, but Muppet Fest on the backside. Can he get Mega Gnar? Yes, he does. 2-man Gnar. Shinobi gonna take a lot of damage here. Turret goes down, but Zed is in the top lane, nowhere near this fight. 4 for 5 fight goes in favor of League of Legends, but Zed is still split pushing, gonna do a lot of damage to this top turret. Can League of Legends keep their base alive? CCO without ultimate or Zhonya's or Sushi does get the turret, but might get chased now. Cynical with ultimate and flash still available. Oh my goodness, but members of PIC are going for this turret, or going for the base from all angles now. Uerdon and poor Akimata, I don't think they're gonna try and take the inhib. Simply too risky, but poor Sushi and CCO might. These are the rotations coming out of PIC. Cynical now. Is he going to engage? Oh, it's a 3v2 in the bot lane, but Uerdon, poor Akimata actually picked the inhib up. This is insane. This strategy right now from PIC. What in the world are they doing, and how is it so damn successful? Uerdon now in the middle of the base, but with full HP, Baron buff, and ultimate up, she should be fine. Purple inhibitor carries can just not win a game in a normal manner, guys. This is how they play. This is the full-on YOLO double split push composition. Poor Akimata soloing Dragon. Grimscat gets caught by binding. Are they gonna engage exhaust onto him? Oh no, poor Sushi, you did not want to engage that. Goodbye, buddy. And middle inhibitor respawn. Fourth Dragon over to PIC, but CCO and Uerdon are gonna get caught out now. Fantastic ultimate from CCO. Probably gonna keep his jungle alive, but he is sure to go down. Or his top laner, I should say. You did good work, son. Oh, Java, what are you doing? Go, kill that guy. Kill Uerdon. Oh no, goodbye, Nodaba. Grimscat now in a 2v1. Cynical and balking. Gonna try and assist. Fantastic True Shot for Mirage. Lands on both carries. Uerdon still going in, but out of mana. I'm not sure she wants to stick around. Or does she? Uerdon, Shinobi are not taking any damage at all. They are so tanky. Engage onto Muppet Fest, actually. Shinobi 1 for 3 now. Caught out. Does not have flash. Does not have Cataclysm. Does have the EQ combo, though. Flag and drag. Swag off of the base. Oh Oh my goodness, this game has been insane. And PIC, though, still up over 10,000 gold. 40 minutes in, have 1 inhibitor down and 2 inhibitor turrets down. They are definitely trying to contest this #1 spot with League of Legends. So yes, it's 41 minutes in, and PIC have a 10,000 gold lead, but 4 items completed on Caitlyn, has both her summoners up. 3.5 items completed on Lissandra, has Zonia's up. Honestly, the item power spikes might be too strong in favor of League of Legends. We'll really have to see. If a team fight breaks out and Zed instantly goes down, I think League of Legends can come back. But PIC has done a fantastic job in split pushing around the entire base. And all of a sudden my direct camera is bugged. Rito, please. Ooh, Muppet's gonna take a lot of damage here. Will he be okay though? Zed is going in this top lane. Jarvan not there yet, but PIC comfortable enough to start this siege in mid lane. Will we see the fight break out? Nadava taking a lot of damage. Zed's still in the top lane. Uerda gets stunned up. Muppet doesn't have Meganar up yet. That might be the cue to go for it. Zed gonna get caught out. Now poor Sushi in trouble. And poor Akibata gets killed in Nodaba. This is now a 4v5 fight in favor of PIC. What is going on there? Middle inhibitor dies. Crimson Cat gets hit by Binding, and this could be huge. Crimson Cat goes down. CCO gets Zonia, stays alive, but he will go down balking. However, this fight is totally PIC's fight to lose. As they get another kill, poor Akibata does go down, but 3 for 2 so far in favor of PIC. 3 inhibitors down, and purple inhibitor care is 43 minutes in. Will take it against League of Legends. Unless they have something to say about it. Fantastic Zonias keep balking alive, but for how long is the question? Poor Sushi now goes down. Uerdon taking a lot of turret aggro, but stays alive. Poor Sushi, can he get away here? Red buff. Oh my goodness, he might actually live. Pinnacle doesn't have flash, doesn't have ultimate, doesn't have smite even. Now a 3v1 situation. Does pick up the kill with that power fist. Now it's going to get knocked up, a lot of damage. Shinobi dies. As revenge kill for PIC. 3 inhibs now down on the side of Illegal Legends. Is there anything they can do to come back now? My camera died. That's interesting. Please.
Blue team's inhibitors respawning soon.
This will just control it manually. So now 2 inhibitors down. Baron buff up again. While all 3 inhibs are down, there's nothing that IL can do. They cannot leave the space. So that's probably going to be a free Baron over to PIC. But big but here is 3 minutes. And then their inhibs respawn. If they can turtle till then, they might still be able to hold on to this game, but they are simply down so far in terms of gold that I'm not sure if they can do it. Oh, director camera's back. Yes, cool, we're back. Anyway. So yeah, purple inhibitor cares. They've been using this attack damage heavy comp very, very well by rushing these turrets and forcing Illegal Legends to rotate, but they haven't been able to do it well enough. Members of PIC probably just going to group up in this bot lane now and look to close out the game from there. Dragon is up in 45 seconds. This could also be the 5th Dragon buff too in Illegal Legends. We'll just have to see. Uerdon is absolutely massive. Elixir of Iron plus just being a freaking Zion. Poor Sushi takes a decent amount of damage from Caitlyn ultimate. In the League of Legends, they have to fight here. They cannot let this inhibitor go down. And engage Gnar onto the backline. Fantastic agreement. Gnar, Nodaba goes into CC, locked onto the backline of PIC. Might mean the League of Legends could win this fight. Mumpfest still on poor Sushi. Can Caitlyn and Lissandra do enough damage? It seems like they're doing a lot, but is it enough? Members of both teams are going down now. True Top Barrage comes out, and Zed ults in onto Caitlyn, takes a lot of damage for it and dies, but it picks up the kill as a result. Now, Hora Akibata trying to kind of stay alive. Jungler and support still alive, but Nodaba with a fantastic Q will get the kill. 4 for 3 so far, but Nodaba sure to go down here to Uerdon. And the game is over. Minions take it. 45 minutes, 30 seconds. Purple Inhibitor cares. And the only way they know how, fantastic nail-biter of a game, do dethrone League of Legends. So that was interesting. Oh man. Yeah, we simply cannot get a normal game when Purple Inhibitor cares play. They just don't know how to win in a normal fashion. They play these very sort of meta compositions. Wow, Uerdon's damage was great that game. Went with Yomu's as well as Thornmail. Jeez. So the next game, the grudge match between a League of Legends and Team of Teammates. This one's going to be huge. I know the captain of Team of Teammates